Hello everyone and welcome to the next installment of the Kingdom Hearts 1 Level 1 Boss Guide series. Today we're going to be tackling Jafar, both the standard version and the Genie version with the Iago lamp. This fight is pretty simple. Neither of them are pretty difficult. You might get hit a few times, but they're so slow in between their attacks that you can easily get off a cure and have a few seconds before they'll even attack you. So you have plenty of times and openings to get in some attacks. So without further ado, let's hop right into the menu. Alright, so hopping into the menu and go ahead and look at our items and see that neither Sora, Goofy, or Donald has items equipped. This is because we have plenty of time to cure. Sora's going to have the Jungle Key, Ray of Light, and the White Fang equipped. Goofy will have the Stout Shield, Inferno Band, and Ifrit's Horn. And Donald will have the Morning Star, Fira Ring, and Protera Chain. Moving on over to abilities, we can have Experience 0 and Dodge Roll. And that's pretty much it for this. Make sure you have Cure enabled, and then maybe even Thunder. Other than that, you really shouldn't need any other magic. And let's hop into the boss. Alright, so starting off with this boss fight, we're going to have Jafar kind of sitting in the middle over there. We're going to want to go and jump right over to him, try to get in some hits there. Once you do get in a few hits, he is going to go away into this little orb and float away. Whenever he reappears and then you go in for an attack, unfortunately he'll be like over here, something like that. It'll be like a verbal cue saying that he is going to go away, and then you'll have to trek across the arena to go get to him. This is where you're going to be just chasing him, hopping up onto these platforms, jumping and getting in an aerial combo. By the time you get in one and you fall, he's probably going to be moving to a different spot, so you'll have to go back in and chase him. A lot of times in this early start of the fight, he's using this blizzard attack, which pretty much takes up the entire center of the arena. However, it takes him multiple seconds to even spawn this in, so whenever you notice him having magic build up around him and you're not right next to him to be able to attack him, you're going to want to make sure you get out of that stone area, usually by dodge rolling to get out of there quicker. And whenever you get to these stone platforms, go ahead and climb up, start getting your hits in. It's the most efficient way to start to be able to do some of that damage. Whenever he does that like long, almost like beam-like attack, it is very quick when he shoots it off, but it will be just stationary in one spot. So you'll just be able to go up on the stone platforms and again get in some hits. A few times here throughout the video, you'll see me using some thunder against him, mainly because I don't need 4 MPs built up for cures just because I'm not going to be getting hit that frequently. So you can go ahead and get off some easy damage maybe before the aerial combo or after your aerial combo with that thunder. Now you'll also see Genie has been chasing us this entire time. You don't even really have to worry about him. He will hit you, I guess, if you just stand there. But for the most part, as long as you're moving and just focusing on Jafar, he shouldn't really be able to hit you. Jafar, the lower he gets, the more he's going to be moving around the arena. You can kind of tell when he's getting lower, as most of the times when I fight him, I'll end up finishing him in that center platform, the one in front of the like keyhole door. But you'll see later that that's actually not where I finished him. Just with experience, that's 90% of the time where he ends up being when he's low on health. One more attack he does is his lunge attack with his scepter. He'll kind of float towards you and say like take that and swing it at you. Super easy to dodge. You can just dodge roll forward or behind. I wish I still had the clip of it, but one time I wasn't actually ready to be recording and I started the fight and was just trying to let him kill me, so I just stood there waiting for him to come attack me, and he came in with that scepter attack and he completely missed. I wasn't even moving and he still missed. So Jafar is kind of a joke. Like I said, just keep chasing him around the arena, jumping on the platforms, and then jumping and getting those aerial combos in. And you also have the luxury of having Thunder to get off some damage. There's another chance you could use Blizzard or Fire. The only reason I don't choose to use those is because with the Thunder ability, he doesn't use any of those. He uses Fire and Blizzard throughout the fight, so just from an outside perspective, without any like game knowledge, it would just make me think that he would be a little bit more resistance to Fire and Blizzard since he's not using them. And Thunder's just easy to get off. You just lock off, or correction, lock onto him, and then cast Thunder, and it's pretty much a guaranteed hit. And this is pretty much where he's getting pretty low now, using his beam attack, and then I finish him off with Thunder there. So let's move on to the Genie fight. Alright, so starting off with the Genie fight, this is a very easy fight. Personally, even easier than the first phase of Jafar. However, I started off this fight very slowly. Your primary goal here is going to be attacking Iago. He's carrying the lamp, which Genie Jafar would be entrapped in. So once we get the lamp, we can then bring him back into it, and there will be no more Jafar. One of his attacks that you see him doing a lot right now is the big fiery boulder throw. You can just kind of hang off kind of close to him, and whenever he throws it, just go ahead and back away. The few times I get hit during this fight is because I'm focused on Iago in the air getting off combos and he throws it at me, but it's plenty fine as I can just go ahead and cure up whenever he does hit me. Again, since he can be a little bit difficult to hit as he is in the air, similar to how Jafar was. When you're going after Iago, you can go ahead and try to get some thunders off for some quick damage that you don't have to worry about being precise with your attacks. Hopefully, he'll be in that big center platform as you'll be able to get a lot of hits off on there. When he's hanging to that more right side of the arena, he's going to be a little bit more difficult to hit just because of the way the platforming's working. However, whenever he goes into the middle section, he's pretty low to where you can even hit him with ground combos. I still recommend using aerial combos though, as I feel like they do go off a little bit quicker. And then as you're building up your MP, make sure you at least save one, maybe even two for your cures, and then also use the rest in excess MP for your thunders to make the fight go by a little quicker. Other than that, it's a pretty simple fight. There's really not too much more to say. Occasionally, you'll be able to stun Iago to where he'll come down to the ground and not be moving at all. Then you can go ahead and get as many hits off on him as you can. You also want to be aware of the arena. It is always changing. The platforming's moving up and down. Uh, as long as you aren't getting stuck and Iago's on the other side. Worst that it will do is slow the fight down and make it take a little bit longer, but it's not like you're going to be trapped and Jafar is going to be doing a ton of damage. Even if he hits you, it's going to take multiple seconds for him to recover and get another attack off. There's really no reason you should die in this fight unless you run out of MP, but as if you were to treat this fight like stocking up all your MP and just using it on cures, you would have to be literally not attacking Iago at all for you to run out of MP. But he is getting pretty low now. As you see, he was just stunned, so we were able to get plenty of hits off on him. And as of right now, we're just going to continue chasing him, getting those thunders off. Hopefully Donald and Goofy are helping a little bit. Donald will probably be a little bit more help as he'll be able to use some magic against Iago. Goofy's going to be kind of limited to the ground, as you can see, chasing Iago there. And he's pretty much finished now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one when we go over to Monstro. Take care.